All right, synchronicities. Have you experienced any synchronicities lately? And are they true? Maybe that's not the right question in a way. What is true? And do we want something to be true or efficient, Because if we dismiss everything as just something, as a statistics of sort, we may end up losing things. Okay, we know that placebo works, right? We know that placebo and how we think about things colors our reality, right? And that comes from our beliefs, right? Paradigms. What do we believe we can do? What do we believe exists in this world? And we either overlook or emphasize certain information. And the brain or the mind craves novelty, right? And these things are the ones that come out in the spotlight mind. So why not believe in synchronicity in a way? I mean, this is a really interesting concept, right? Why not believe that the meaningful encounters, and I think this is also like giving attention to some sort of like inner compass that we have, it just feels right. And cultivating that with your own choices just strengthens your own trust in your intuition. At least that's what I believe, right? So why not take it as such? Like Carl Jung's story, right? When she was talking to this patient, and the patient is talking about this dream and a golden beetle and something, and all of a sudden a beetle crashes into the window. Carl Jung sees it and then shows it to her, and then she's like, whoa, okay, these things exist. So why not believe in that too, in the sense of this magical, mystical realm existing, and things coming from somewhere else, but they being connected. All right, I'm not gonna go deep into like quantum physics or whatever, because I don't really actually know how to explain the tangled pairs, but we know that seemingly opposite particles, right, have a certain thing in common, plus they are affected by the observer. So our beliefs and paradigms, deep-seated ones like, that we carry by heart, really will affect our reality, or at least in the way that if we don't see something, or we see something, there could be a pouch of gold lying by the road, right? But if we look at a pouch and think, oh, every pouch is just dirt, and every pouch by a road obviously is just trash, then the gold in there would be overlooked in spite of being actually there. So what about those other things? What if there's actually gold every day? And the more we give attention to it, the more our senses heighten to this kind of phenomenon. Isn't that interesting and amazing? It's just like music, right? The more you listen to music and the more you learn about it, music theory, the more things you perceive. So why not believe in that? At least I've experienced certain things where I'm like, okay, this is like obviously freaking connected, and I take it as such. Why not take it as such? At the end of the day, your beliefs will mold your reality. What do you think? Let me know.